Mike Dalton is a 912er and a maker of awesome stickers, hats, buttons, and all that other fun stuff. He's going to talk to us tonight about running for office. Not personally, but in general.
Years ago, there was an issue that came up in Rutherford County. I am a business owner. When you open up a business, you work 12, 14, 16 hours a day, and you don't have time to be involved in a lot of things. But I kept coming in every day and read the paper, and I heard something about zoning. And every time I'd come in, there was something in the paper about zoning. I'm a firm believer in property rights. Somebody's going to stop this. Somebody's going to rise up and do something about it. Well, nobody did. And so my nephew and myself decided we were going to stop it. We called government. I didn't know how. Didn't know what to do about it. So he and I rented the American Legion building for $40. And I found this little baby right here at a yard sale for $20. And this little baby right here has stopped zoning in Rutherford County 3 times. You can make a difference in Rutherford County. Now, when I started talking about zoning, I hate to tell you this, but you're already zoned if you live in Rutherford County. If you live in a subdivision, you're zoned. Right here's your zoning ordinance. If you live in a mobile home park, you're zoned. If you live in a few of the cities, you're zoned. The thing that was left unzoned was the rural areas of Rutherford County. So we began to do a fight. I'm sure all of you remember, a lot of you remember. We soon saw the fact that all we're doing is fighting the fires. And if you want to make a change, you've got to stop the people that are starting the fires. Everybody with me? So I decided to run for county commissioner. Mike Seraph, he ran for county commissioner. There comes a time that you have to make a decision. I'm going to sit back and keep the same old that we've always had, or am I going to do something and make a change? Let me tell you something, folks, tonight we need to make some changes in Rutherford County. Can I get an amen? Amen. That's right. Employed, I own 2 businesses. I pastored New Testament Assembly Church for about 30 years. To know what was going on in the county, if I can tell you anything tonight, find out what's going on in Rutherford County, because people you talk to at the coffee pot don't really know. You got to find out for yourself. I decided I was going to do something about it. Number one, I'm a follower of Jesus Christ. I chose not to use that as political gain, but I carry, if I can find it right here, the Holy Bible. That's my authority. Also, I believe that the biggest thing that we have missing in all of our political offices is standards. If you don't get anything else tonight, I get that I say, get this. Stan come up to me Saturday. She said, Mike, I'm running for a position. I said, well, I'll ask you 2 questions. I said, number one, do you believe in Jesus Christ? She says, yeah, and she began to give me her testimony, because if she believes in Jesus Christ, then I believe she has some standards that I can agree with in the Constitution. I know what it says. When we get out and start talking about, well, we need this kind of program, I said, it don't line up with this. Well, does it matter in Rutherford County? I believe it does. So, I believe in the Constitution. I carry a copy of it in my pocket. Government ought to allow me the freedom to pursue my goals, and I believe in traditional values. That's what I ran on. I believe it's a good platform. I want to know how I got defeated, because I've only had one that come in and said, Mike, I didn't vote for you. So let me tell you, I had the assumption that everybody believed the Constitution. I believe that the government process worked the way the Constitution said. I thank God I went through elementary school when they taught us the Constitution and how government worked, but the problem is I was dumb enough to believe them. Now, as we begin to get involved in the zoning process, I begin to find out it's not the way they told us in school. Politics, right? I did it. ordered these cards. Got my little dog right there in the middle. She got me about 200 votes, I know. But I went to everywhere. I ate barbecue till I still don't want any barbecue. Out of all the forums that I went to, I talked to 200 people. How many's here tonight, Gina? About 3 times of what's sitting here tonight. That's all the people that were interested that came out to the forum. But we have allowed voting and elections to become name recognition and popularity.
Amen.
Amen. Oh, I like this. I can get me an offering plate. These politicians and find out, do you meet my standards? Do you believe what I do? And if they don't, you need to tell everybody what they believe in. But what I want to tell you tonight is if they do, I need you tonight to understand, if you want to make a difference in politics in Rutherford County, it matters who you vote for. And it don't mean Mike's a good old boy. It means that Mike believes in standards that I believe he can be a leader that will represent me as a county commissioner or as a clerk of court or as a representative in the state government. Has people that run it. It may not be the folks. I know the head of the Republican Party here tonight. He may run that party and he may not. I was told when you run for county commissioner in a primary that everybody was going to stay neutral until it was over. Pig dirt. The party decided they didn't want my standard. There's things going on in your party you don't know about. And I was a lifelong member of the party. I know what I'm talking about. So see, your party does things to candidates you don't have a clue about. You need to investigate your party. I don't care what party you belong to. It hurt. Some of you will not understand this, and me and my wife have this discussion about once a week. I'll carry the shame of being defeated to my grave. Because I put everything I had into it. Know your candidate. And if you're a D, and you have to vote for an R, then do it. And if you're an R and you have to vote for a D, do it. You absolutely, 100%, unequivocally, am not going to run again. But if I do, it's going to be a different outcome this time. Because people just like you are going to learn enough to say we've sat back too long and let candidates run that should not have been run. You're going to have to sacrifice and be willing to pay the price to get good people in office to where you don't have to have these meetings and oppose everything that's going on. Can you believe we could have a society in Rutherford County where you did not have to go to all the county commissioner meetings because you knew those 5 you had up there was going to do what was good for you in this county? Come on. I'll even clap for that.